We asked him for that last time too.
Did we? Okay.
Well, but that doesn't mean
we got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just following up on that, if possible, Doctor. If not, I totally understand. Very grateful for your help.
And just as a long shot, is there any chance that we've read about this or skimmed this in any of the books that we've read and give us a better idea of what we've been poisoned or attacked with, so give us a better idea to treat it?
The serpent monkey midgets with the death rays.
Yeah. Yeah, wasn't that chapter 9 or something?
Oh, I remember that now.
Yeah, it was like page 306. I'm pretty sure it was there.
Subsection monkey midgets. 3. Yeah, subsection monkey midgets, specifically the serpent type.
Yeah, not the lizard type. Totally different.
No. Well, here's the thing, and this kind of occurred to me today too. Like, you guys are in Canage, and I'm assuming that most of your material, your books, things like that, are back in Inverness. Because you guys had learned and cast the spells and stuff before you left Inverness. I guess we really didn't go over if you guys brought any books with you or anything like that. Did you?
We typically don't go running around with the books in our hands.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
No, I think we specified that we actually put them in the safe, didn't we?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
With the elder sign on top of them.
Yep.
Yeah, the hidden safe in St. Mary's Roman Catholic Church in Inverness.
Right.
So I updated the calendar. October 10th. It is now October 11th. October 10th, discovered caves at Craigdu, battle with serpent monkey midgets with death rays. Survived.
We just like saying that.
And tomorrow's the Sabbath.
Hey, if you can think of a better way to describe them, let me know.
No, I just like to say it myself. I don't want to change it. It's all good, baby.
So you guys are now at Dr. McParlin's place, who lives, just outside of Canich proper, in his home. He's got a small doctor's office there. As I said, he is retired. He's not a practicing doctor anymore, although he does have, drugs and medical equipment and things like that he keeps handy. He treats, locals for minor illnesses and things like that, but he's no longer practicing. He is like 89 years old. So
we cover or break all the mirrors.
Oh yeah, that's standard. That's where we go.
Yeah. I think somebody actually mentioned that when you guys originally got here. It is early Saturday morning. It's like late at night now, so we're talking 2 or 3 a.m. You guys are pretty wiped. And Tom, I also did say before you logged on, I would be willing to, if you guys can figure out, a place where you can get to do some healing up and stuff like that. I'd be willing to kind of expedite some healing for you guys and stuff, just for kind of the sake of continuity, without too much time passing. Of course, you do have Dr. McParlin at your disposal. He'd be willing to help you guys get well. The thing is, though, staying anywhere like near Canich proper might not be a good idea. It would probably occur to you, there is the Henry Hancock House, which is a little less than a mile out of town, although it might be a little obvious if you guys stay there. Unless
I think we gotta blow out a Canich.
And they go to St. Mary's, man. And I got, they'll put us up. They know me.
Yeah, and the thing with that, of course, there's one road, the River Road, that goes to Inverness. So it would be, a day trip. It'd take you about 5 or 6 hours to drive to Inverness. I'm just saying that, might make you a little vulnerable if anybody's out there looking for you.
How did we get here? We took that road, right? Yes,
you did. I'm just saying there's some degree of vulnerability, you guys would realize, driving, unless maybe if it was maybe the middle of the night, I don't know, it might help, but.
Does the doctor have another property or know of any vacant lodge or anything he could rent surreptitiously around town, so we could sneak our asses over there? You know, basically have a place to hold up.
Let's look at the map here.
Does he have an attic or a basement in his house? I mean,
He does have a basement. And just in passing, you may mention to him, can we stay here, for a little while? And he's okay with that.
But can you hide us more aptly?
Yeah. Yeah, he agrees to that. Of course, the King's Head Inn is out of the question.
No, we're gonna burn that place to the fucking ground.
You've recently learned that Fergus McInnes, I believe his name is, the owner of the inn, is actually one of them.
Yep.
So that's probably not a good idea.
All of them. Margaret too. I mean, all those guys are bad news.
Yeah. You guys haven't seen Sandy McNeil, the constable, around. Of course, you guys found, and Alessio would know this, when you first arrived in Canada, you found out that Sandy doesn't really stay in town very much. He usually comes into town once a week or so just to catch up on the local gossip, but he has a place outside of Canich somewhere. There's the small town, which is more or less inside the town proper, where Father Andrew McBride stays.
Would Dr. McParlin be seeing him if he came into town?
Yeah, usually Constable McNeil stops by and says hi when he comes into town.
So I don't think we gotta go looking around for him. Maybe he'll come to us.
Yeah. So, it may be your best bet, I guess, to kind of stick around with Dr. McParlin and let him treat you guys for this illness that you all are suffering from. And he readily agrees to allow you to stay there secretively, because indeed he does believe that what happened to you guys is of dire consequence. And perhaps all of these, rumors of witches and stuff like that are true. He no longer believes that it's all Tommy Hayes' fault, the Englishman.
It's Tommy Hayes' fault and one other Englishman they haven't found in town yet.
And all the Englishmen are witches.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Yeah. So let's so you guys don't have any books with you. I think we established that.
Yep.
We have no beacons for Cthulhu with us.
First, let's do skill checks and luck checks, which I think are sorely needed for some of you, those luck checks. Let's take a look at your character sheets and roll any check skills that you may have.
Ooh, I failed luck. That's good, right?
Yes, that is good. So did I. Oh my god, I almost did fail luck.
So you can add a D10 if you fail.
Two.
Ooh, dodge.
Yes.
Nicely.
Yeah. We still have
listen, or I failed listen.
Ooh, oh wow, by 1 point I failed fighting brawl. Go Team Logan.
I'm a good listener.
Oh my god, did you guys see that?
Wow.
My fighting brawl just went up 10 points.
Nice.
Dang.
Sweet.
6.
All I get to do is listen better.
Yeah, I believe you also checked your rifle skill.
Oh.
Which you succeeded at.
Yeah, boo. It'd be almost unfair to the... Oh, listen. Yeah, let's see. Fail. Yay!
Ooh, nice. 7.
Nicely. Oh, wow!
Nice, another 10.
Dang, dude.
I know. Got to put my loaded dice away. Natural world. Wow.
Good.
What is this new ability I have here? Boom.
What is it?
Boom. BOOM. I don't remember putting that in there. What is that?
That's that laser gun.
Ah, copy that.
I think
Right.
I may have put that on your sheet by accident, Tom. So that's what I was
You
using.
might have been just thinking about you throwing your next stick of dynamite.
Okay, well, that's what I was wondering. Is that my dynamite roll? That's exactly what I was thinking.
No, you can remove that. Just take that out of there.
All
You
right.
know what? Here, I'll do it. You know what I was
Right.
doing? I was actually clicking on your sheet when I was using the GM roll sheet for the serpent people attacks. That's why it says
Oh, okay.
bite and stuff like that.
Yeah, I was gonna say I got bite too. I can bite people. Cool.
I just use kind of a generic blank character sheet to do my rolls with. I must have clicked on your sheet by accident.
Because I was knocked out.
You're almost dead, Tom.
That was close. I made like what 3 or 4 Constitution checks, dude.
You did.
Burnt up
And-
like 30 luck.
Yeah, I burnt 16 on your behalf too. I think
Oh,
we.
God.
That was good. Tom, you came that close to death, dude. If you would have failed one of those Constitution rolls, you would have died.
I know, dude. That's crazy.
Don't go towards the light.
Nope.
All right,
Lord's
everybody,
not done with me.
everybody done with their rolls?
Yes.
All right, so everybody just give me a Constitution check then at this point.
Hi, do we want to make it or fail it?
You want to make it?
Oh, you got to be shitting me. We all
Oh.
failed it. We suck.
Dude. What happened to your loaded dice?
They got used. I couldn't be too obvious about it. I had to put them away.
Ugh. We all wake up with headaches. Ugh.
Constitution. No.
That straw bed was horrible.
The straw bed. Is that what it is, Tom?
I guess something hurt.
He has a nice bed, but he won't let you use it.
Because you're sweating mercury out of your eyeballs.
All right, everybody roll
Exactly.
Constitution one more time, everybody.
Yay.
Ooh, hard make it. Hard, baby.
God damn it.
The
What happens?
Okay.
Alessio finds like a rotten bottle of marinara sauce and can't help himself.
There was a pea under his mattress. A little tiny pea. Kept him up all night.
The mattress, Tom. Back to the mattress.
Oh, you know what? I messed up. We need to redo the Constitution rolls. I need you guys
What?
to click the white button because everybody gets 2 bonus dice
Oh.
for those rolls. So
Crap.
roll Constitution again once. And you were looking at the +2 row.
Oh, good. I'd make a hard make it again.
Okay, hard.
I made it.
Okay, Alessio gets an extreme
Green.
success.
Wow. Alessio on the comeback. That marinara sauce is not going to keep you down.
Yeah, man. Extra creamy.
Okay, so
I thought you were going to go for like the down mattress analogy.
Alessio, you can uncheck major wound and gain back 2 hit points.
Damn.
Bogan, you can gain back 1.
Their wound or no?
And can gain back. One.
Huh.
Hold on, you're breaking up. Hold on, I'm going to reboot.
Yeah, I'm gonna reconnect too.
Okay.
All right. So I gained 1 hit point,
You gain 1.
and do I still have a major wound?
Yes. Both
Oh,
Logan and McBride have major wounds still. So make another Constitution check with 2 bonus dice.
oh wait, I got to do the
Yeah,
Yeah.
click the white button.
white one.
So Logan got a hard success. And McBride got a hard success.
Do I need to roll that again, Sean?
No.
You have to have an extreme success to get rid of the major wound, right?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Okay.
Logan, you can gain back 2 hit points. And McBride, you can gain back 2 hit points. And some time is passing here, essentially.
So we've passed the Sabbath.
Do I
Yes.
heal anymore, Sean?
Yeah, what are you at right now?
6.
6 out of what, 11? So? Okay, you can be back to full hit points at this point.
Nice.
You're healing normally, 1 per day. These other guys are still rather ill. All right, so Logan has 9 out of 13. Bride has 6 out of 9, so that's not bad. So what we're going to do is we're going to assume that about some healing that you guys.
Damn. You're fading in and out on me. Hold on.
It's probably me. Then let me reload.
Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, cool.
Sean's MIA though.
No, he's back for me.
Oh
Yeah, I'm
really?
back.
Okay, let me
Hello?
reboot again because I don't hear him.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Hello. All right. So
All right.
about 6 days have passed. So 17th.
Winter's coming.
Yeah. So now it's Friday, October 17th, and Halloween is now 2 weeks away.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, it is. It is good. We need to disrupt their Halloween festivities.
So are we gonna blow up those monoliths or what?
The best thing you could do on Halloween is burn a witch.
I agree.
During this time, you guys are gonna like this.
Oh boy.
There we go.
McParland comes back from running some errands. He has to go to the post office and get some supplies and stuff like that. He comes back to the house and tells you guys that what's his name? Tamis McIver, the postmaster. I don't know if you remember him, Alessio, but he was kind of very outspoken. He's the one who was telling you guys about Belphegor and things like that.
Right, when we first got there.
Yeah, kind of talkative fellow.
Shit.
Packages that have addressed to the postmaster, but and the packages say in care of Jacob Crown and Shield.
Whoa. Rewind. I didn't.
Yeah, what? Alright.
Rewind a little bit
I
here.
gotta reboot too.
All right. Here, let me just reload the software. I think
All
that
right.
might do it. Just give me a second here. So we're getting a little choppiness here.
Choppy.
Okay.
I can hear good.
I can hear.
Yay.
And there was much rejoicing. Huh. Wonder what's happening in St. Louis.
Who's that?
That's Sean.
Yeah, Jacob Crown and Shield. It absolutely does.
Is that the guy you knew in South Africa or South America?
Am I hearing everybody? Let's see. I can hear Tommy. I can hear Lee. Can you guys hear Sean?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. I got to reconnect. Do.
Need to go get these letters.
Heck yeah.
Testing.
Who is this guy though? Crown and
Check.
Check.
There we go.
Oh, there we go. Now I can hear.
Okay.
Were you talking
can you hear
about
me now?
Stuart Devlin?
Possibly.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't hear
so.
anything, but I heard.
Well, the package is sent in the care of, in effect, it's sent to a J. Crown and Shield in the care of the postmaster by private courier. It seems to have arrived from the States.
That's a little suspicious.
But who are these guys though? Crown and Shield. I don't know who this is.
So Jacob Crown and Shield was one of the original, not the original, but he got involved in the Bindal Daloom expedition. He was a bodyguard. He was there in New York, you know, when it got ugly with the doctor. You know, he went insane, unfortunately.
Oh, when we shot up Neralothotop?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah. So that's Crown and Shield.
And he's sending us packages?
Well, that's the thing. He's in the insane asylum. So I mean, it's possible he could be sending packages. I doubt it. More than likely, it would have to be someone like Stuart Devlin, like Logan was suggesting, or it's a trick.
It's a trap.
Yeah, I mean, there you go. There's your.
So we have this package that's arrived.
Yeah, it's at the post office, and McFarland, didn't want to bring it here. He just says that
We should have him go get it. Go get it.
this is the McGinn. This is just kind of. So, long story short, hold on, I got to do this. Shit. Long story short, you guys get these 3 crates. And you're standing around in the doctor's office kind of looking at them.
How big are they?
They're pretty, well, one is fairly large. It's about 3 feet long, 2 feet wide, rather heavy, bulky crate. The other 2 are just small smaller wooden crates. but very heavy. You kind of help, you grabbed him out of the doctor's carriage. You kind of walk out into the, Alessio walks out in the street kind of looking around, and he grabs him out of the doctor's carriage.
I love it.
And brings them in. They're rather heavy.
3 large crates, Lee.
Well, 1 large and 2 smaller crates, yeah. And you can see that, they're stamped with actual customs, the British customs stamps on them. Hold on, I think we're losing audio. Things are kind of freaking out on me here.
Freak out.
All right, I think we're all back now. Okay, I think we're all back now. All right, Lee, can you hear me?
I can.
Okay.
When I signed on, Roll20 said it was currently in read-only mode. I don't know what that meant.
Yeah, it means that you can't post in the game forums. I couldn't change the next game date or anything like that, but apparently the client's working, so because we're playing. So
Yeah, you can't add new accounts. There's some other stuff you can't do, but it should work otherwise.
Yeah, I think everything is working fresh. But anyway, they've got British custom stamps on them. It looks like they were sent via New York. New York. They're rather heavy, and looks like they've been sealed up pretty well. You're gonna need like a crowbar to open them up if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, let's open them up.
Yeah, agreed.
I get, but while we open it up, let's make sure we're armed for whatever may pop out of these boxes. So,
I mean, I think they shipped us a monster.
Maybe grab an axe. It might be a trick.
Yes, there's a fungi from Yuggoth in there somewhere. All right, so Alessio, you go to work on it with the crowbar, and you open up the big crate. Underneath some packing material, you kind of clear it away. You see some blued steel down in the packing material. Appears to be a disassembled Thompson submachine gun.
Oh, really?
Wow.
The father
definitely,
said, "Praise the Lord."
I definitely assemble it immediately.
Yeah, accompanying it is a smaller crate inside the bigger crate. There's a 50 round drum magazine and 3 stick mags.
Oh wow, Alessio, your dreams have come true. Our dreams have come true. Actually, you're going to be a lot more effective.
Yeah.
I immediately bless them.
I do the sign of the cross, and I'm like, oh, this is excellent.
Father McBride is blessing the Tommy gun.
Absolutely.
Okay.
May all your rounds find the appropriate target.
Thank you, Father. Dominus 45 caliber.
So somebody with some pole must have gotten these through the post, apparently.
Who did this? That's I'm looking at. Is anything else in the crate that would indicate who sent it?
Well, there is more stuff in the crate, actually.
Yeah, we keep opening. Yeah, what else is in here?
Also in the large crate is what appears to be another rifle, although it's rather strange looking. It's like nothing you've ever seen, Alessio. You'd probably be the most familiar with firearms amongst you. It appears to be of unknown make. I mean, you pull it out and you can see that it's been disassembled into 2 or 3 pieces. But it's got a wooden stock, but the firing mechanism and the bolt and everything is very unusual to you. You can see that it's similar to like a Browning automatic rifle in its general function, but it's much smaller. It's about the size of like a large submachine gun, a little bit larger than a Thompson.
Like an AR-15. Is it from the future?
And yeah, the metal on it, the steel is, it's blued steel. It looks almost brand new. And looking at the magazines, it has 4 magazines in there that apparently fit into the receiver. The bullets are very strange looking as well. They appear to be similar to like a 30-06 or something like that, but they're a little bit longer.
Who's got the rifle skill?
I do. Logan does.
Full metal jacket.
All right. Well,
Really?
I'll take a look at that closely. Can I?
Yeah, it sounds like it's just a regular gun with a clip. It's just that it's beyond what we're used to. It's like definitely from the future, high tech. Which also means when you run out of ammo, we're out. But
You see me nodding. You see me nodding my head slightly.
Yes. All right, what's in the third crate?
Father, what skill do you have? You have shotgun or do you have rifle?
I think it's rifle, but let me check.
Rifle and shotgun are the same skill.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The firearms R/S. That stands for rifle, shotgun. They combined rifle and shotgun in the new edition.
59. What do you have, Kyle?
I think I have a 65.
Okay.
Let me check. Oh, yeah, because I reconnected all my stuff. Got put to bed. Hold on. Let's see here. 65, yeah.
Okay. What else we got in there?
Well, hold on. First of all, also in the crate with the 2 rifles, it's sort of a piece of paper. It looks like a pamphlet, or something like that.
We'll
Read it.
examine it. Yeah, I'll
Read
pick
it.
it up
What
and
is this?
examine it.
It seems to have some diagrams that sort of a blueprint of this strange rifle. Apparently, it's an AK-47
Yeah, we go. Of
manufactured by, what is it, Kalashnikov?
course it is.
And it gives some statistics for it, and it's basically like an operation manual.
Okay.
Yeah, if it's an original AK, it's probably an Izmish or
So
a
who the
Arsenal.
hell has access to the future and they're giving us this stuff? We burnt that place. Nyarlathotep was.
These type.
Well, as far as we know.
Yeah, but there's.
So do these
didn't-
mobsters like take it over and now they have access to the future?
Well, they had access to the future while we were there. Maybe we just didn't see this stuff, you know?
Up to us.
Well, it would have to be
That is
either.
delivered to us.
It would have to either be Edgar Casey, Jacob Crowninshield, or Stuart Devlin. And
So,
all
they
those.
coaxing us in. Say, yeah, bring it on, bitch. Here's some even better guns, and you still can't win. Or did somebody?
I doubt that.
I doubt
No.
that too. So the other option is that these mobsters are friends of ours,
There's
took
some
it over, and they
or
figured out how to access the future.
or they had an encounter and they were able to get these weapons.
Anything else in here? Letters explaining anything?
No, not in the crate. In the smaller 2 crates, there's some handguns.
Ooh.
There are 2 38 police revolvers with 400 rounds of ammunition, and 2 Colt 45 autos. Yeah, 2 45 automatics, also with 400 rounds of ammo. So it does occur to you after thinking about it. You're wondering, well, let's see, it could be Crowninshield, Casey, Devlin, and you do know the kind of narrative that went down in New York with Crowninshield and the boys. These cultists have looked to the future, we're actually going into the future and bringing shit back. So that's kind of point as you're in flight. But was it obtained by the cult or somebody else? You don't know. But you guys do know that Stuart Devlin did have a note along with the typed out letter saying that he had infiltrated the Look to the Future organization in New York and had gotten some information from them. So there's kind of an outside chance that it may have something to do with Stuart Devlin. Perhaps.
Yeah, he may have had an encounter and been able to figure out where we were and send us a little care package, man.
Well, that's good. That's handy.
That's a hell of a care package.
Or indeed, it could have been Edgar Casey, as far as you know. Could have been.
Yeah.
I like to imagine Edgar with a loincloth.
in an AK-47.
Yeah. To the UK.
He had a shovel strapped to his back.
Yeah, shovel.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this audio tonight, but it's kind of making me a little pissed off. Here, I think I need to exit out of the Discord here. Might be
Angry Keeper, not good.
All right, I exited Discord. I bet that.
Yeah, cast this. Can't you hear me, Tom?
I don't hear Lee.
You don't hear me?
I hear Lee.
Oh, you do?
I'll reconnect.
Yep.
Uh-oh. All right.
How do you like that jib jab?
I like it.
You like it, don't you?
Oh.
Does Tom like it?
I like it, baby.
All right.
Does Sean like it?
I think maybe that Discord has something to do with it. Can you hear Lee now, Tom?
Yes, I can.
Is everybody in? Is everybody in? Then let the.
Yeah. I mean, damn it! Here, let me just reload the fucking thing again.
The festival. Oh.
Damn. Roll 20.
Rolly.
Roll choppy.
Chop suey.
Are you blacking out your video, Kyle?
Yeah, man, I'm mangled right now. You guys.
What do you mean?
They had to do a little more surgery on me on Monday, so.
For what?
Gotcha. Not an
neck.
animal.
Your neck.
And using the appropriate medicinals.
Yeah.
You got like the hunchback, or what are you talking about? What do you mean your neck?
Remember I had my neck fused.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had to go and do, like they put up the wall and then later on they come and they sweep out all the nails and shit.
Right. I'm just wondering if
okay.
Yeah, same thing. They had to go do a little sweeping.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought they left it in permanently.
Is your medicine helping
got
you?
It.
Oh, they leave all that stuff in permanently. They just had a little cleanup to do.
Okay.
Right.
Anyways.
Okay, so you guys have
very good.
Tomorrow I'll look a lot better, but today I'm pretty
newly acquired security
fucked up
measures.
All right. Well, who's got the best rifle? That's you, Kyle.
I believe I do. Yes.
Yeah. Take the AK. And then
There
there
we
was
go.
what else? There was a AK, and then there were the two
Tom,
four guns, four handguns.
Oh, Tom.
Yeah, Tom's talking, Lee.
Yeah, I can hear him too.
Son of a bitch.
I can definitely hear Lee. Such language. Oh
I
my.
can't hear Lee.
Well, he's saying some things you just wouldn't believe.
I bet he is.
Now I can hear Lee.
AK-47.
Maybe we should try Firefox? No. I hate Firefox. I'll be right back.
Okay.
We'll allow it.
I'm gonna go pee.
As will I.
I feel like I should now too.
All right. It's just like roll 20 to fix their shit and then go back in and break it again.
I think everybody ran off to go pee.
Okay.
I'm running with them. I'll be right back. I just
All
heard
right.
you by yourself. I was like, "Oh, Sean, I'm coming back."
That's cool. That's fine. Take a break.
Succotash. Succotash. Testing. Testing. Goulash.
Goulash.
Gotta love the goulash. Russians know how to work at the beats.
Appears that the strange rifle has a full auto option.
Oh, really? Full auto.
Full auto.
Well, that's kind of handy. What were these other handguns?
238 police revolvers and 245 automatics.
Like the Punisher uses?
I believe so, yeah.
All right, I want the 245 automatics in both hands.
There you go.
45 automatics in both hands. Stick a dynamite in your teeth.
In my mouth, exactly.
That's pretty badass, Your Excellency.
I paint a big skull on my chest.
What's the damage on the AK-47, if I can ask?
Sure, it's 2d6 plus 1.
And then what's the range on it?
Base range is 100 yards.
And how many attacks do you get with it per turn?
1 or 2, meaning that if you shoot 2, you get a penalty die, or full auto.
How many rounds do we have for that?
I think you said you had 4 clips plus the one in it. Is that right?
4 magazines and 30 rounds in each?
Yes.
So we got 120 rounds.
Yeah. Oh, and with the Thompson, like I said, it's got a 50-round drum magazine, 3 stick mags, which are 20 rounds each.
Can you use that, Lee?
And I believe,
Oh, yeah.
I
Highly
believe the 400 rounds that were also sent for the 45 autos, I think that's all 45 ACP. So out of those 400 rounds, they'll work for the Thompson as well.
Lee, can you use the Thompson?
Yeah, I'm highly. That's my only fire. That's the firearm I'm proficient in, man. Is submachine gun.
Excellent.
Yeah, Alessio's
Yeah.
good with Chicago typewriter.
Yep.
What does the 45 pistol do? What kind of damage?
45 auto does 1d10 plus 2.
Ooh.
Damn.
Uses per round are 1 or 3. Meaning you can shoot one shot with it and get regular chance to hit, or you can shoot 3 shots, and you can shoot all 3 shots with the penalty die, which is kind of like bam, 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 just kind of shooting as fast as you can. Yeah, hold seven bullets in a mag.
Okay. And range?
Range, I believe, is 60. Or, hold on. Yeah, base range for a 45 auto is 15 yards.
Okay.
So even though Logan Grant rather ill, you get this, you kind of poisoned, like you're a little
I'm gonna reconnect. I'm not hearing
feverish
Sean great.
still. Just work, damn it.
There we go.
All right, can you hear me now?
Yes.
All right, even though Logan Grant and Father McBride are still suffering somewhat from this poisoning from these death rays, you all, after opening these crates and examining these weapons, you're all feeling a little bit better. It seems that you're feeling a little more secure and confident. You have been staying here at McParland's for about a week now, with no incidents or events
I say we
to speak of.
I say we go back.
Go back to Inverness.
No, go back to the Mountain of Doom and
You want
kill
to go
those.
back to Mount Doom?
Yeah, and kill those serpent monkey midget things.
And blow those stones up, man.
All
Sure.
right, before we do all that, while we're convalescing, let's take a full account of what we know, transcribe it, and send it off. So we have some continuity in case we all die on the stones.
Agreed.
It's a good idea.
Okay. So you I think I just heard you say everything that we know.
Yep.
Or something like that.
Yes, in conjunction with the, kind of a continuation of the journal that the party already has.
Right.
Like here's what they knew, here's what we know. Carry the torch forward and jam it in Cthulhu's a-hole.
Okay. So it's important to consider, when you say everything we know, are we talking also about the location of the books you found, of
Yes.
the pieces of the discs that you found?
Yep.
Can we
Well, we might want to be cautious about that. Who are we?
My Mason friend.
can we put it in like a code or something? Is there some sort
Yeah,
of
you need to.
cipher?
You need to put it in some kind of Masonic cipher if you have one, man.
Masonic's got a code. That's not a problem.
You can't just send it.
Agreed.
There have to be some way to send it coded. Otherwise, if it gets intercepted, that would be bad.
Good point.
Yeah, which
And it's very possible it could be these guys are honest, man.
that's all well and good, but I don't think anybody present really knows any kind of cipher or code.
Mm.
I mean, McBride knows Latin, French, and Arabic. I believe Logan has some other language skills as well. Latin. Alessio speaks Italian.
I'd just be afraid, man, if somehow they intercept it,
Well, you should be afraid, and that's why I was bringing that up.
Yeah, that's my concern.
What if we wrote it down, we left it here with the doctor, and said if we don't return, deliver this? And if
there is another method of delivery. Hint,
Airy
hint.
Traveler.
It's it's sort of an unwholesome method of delivery, but
It
there
certainly
is
gets
that.
everybody in the groove of what's coming next.
Mm-hmm.
What if we put it in one of the languages we know, and every first letter of the sentence spells out what we know?
it'd be a long.
I know. Call the Airy
On
Traveler.
other sides of the world.
If I call the Airy Traveler, do I have a chance of going insane? Or have I lost as much sanity as I'm going to lose from summoning a Airy Traveler?
I don't think there's really a chance of a bout of madness, no.
All right, so
You may lose some, but
Logan's up. Well, but we also Aldebaran has to be in the horizon, so hopefully that's going on. I'm up for sending it. Who we sending it to?
Well, I think
there is also the off chance that you fail to find it as well.
Yeah, that's definitely possible.
Well, I mean, I think leaving it with the doctor to deliver somehow is not a bad consideration either. If we don't come back,
But who are we going to send it to if I summon Airy Traveler?
yeah, I mean that's the question. Who's the recipient?
The Mason.
Where the
Okay.
Mason and the Catholics, the Catholic Masons.
The Mason is Masonic Lodge. But up where we killed the cows. There's a facility up there, and I'm sure Airy Traveler could find the Mason buddy up there. He's probably up there right now, finding these dead cows on the ground. Going, what the hell happened?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, we'll put the tail together, and if everybody's willing to allow Logan to do it, he'll pull out the whistle like some sort of New Orleans parade and start calling that Area Traveler down.
All right, roll your luck.
Oh shit!
Oh, dude.
I've got no luck.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. I have 26.
So you spend about an hour.
Uh-oh.
And you're repeating the tried to summon Wisen at this time. This is not the ideal time of year, according to the book. So that's probably what it is.
Gotcha. Well, looks like we're gonna have to.
We could take it ourselves, but then we're getting further away from blowing that stuff up.
Yeah, Lee's idea of leaving it with McParland's a pretty good idea.
Yeah, I
in my
think
opinion.
that's doable.
Just in case.
Yeah,
I think.
and it actually seems kind of like a very Lovecraftian thing to do as well. You know, there's always that guy that has this secret letter that explains everything.
We give him the key too to the safe deposit box. I mean, everything's in the envelope.
Okay.
Combination to the safe, St. Mary's, everything.
Yeah, so I'm assuming you guys are just kind of half expecting not to return at this point.
We don't. Well, we're planning for the worst, hoping for the best, plan for the worst.
But we got to blow this stuff up. We can't go on. We can't survive.
Yeah, I believe you guys do have some dynamite.
We do. I don't know if we have enough to blow up the monuments, though, man. Those things are serious, Tom. How much dynamite do we have, people?
I think we have 6 sticks total. I'm sorry, 12 sticks total.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I have 3 sticks. That's what I have on my character sheet. 3 sticks with fuse.
Yeah, and there are 6 separate megaliths up on that mountain.
Yeah,
of
man.
gargantuan size.
Yeah, we would need a lot more dynamite.
I don't have any dynamite written down.
It's the old doctor. You got any dynamite around here, boy?
That also might attract some attention.
It's all right.
You think?
We're okay with the attention.
Well, I think we'd have to do that last. You know, we'd have to clear the facility out first, and then we could go blow it up. You know, but that would have to be we'd have to do that at the end. We couldn't be hauling a bunch of dynamite with us up that fucking. You know, I mean, being attacked.
There's pretty good. There's pretty good representation of the mountain there too on your screen.
That would be a nightmare. You know, we'd have to go in there and clear it out, and then we could go up there and blow it up, right?
Oh, so you want to go underground and clear out all the screaming Cheeto wheelies first?
Well, I think we need to see if we can't find out what's going on there. Yeah, I mean, blowing up the monument's great, but I think if we try to do that without engaging whatever's in there, it's gonna be a repeat of last time, right? I don't want that.
Yeah, I'm afraid it's going to be a repeat of last time, almost to the T. We don't get a chance to blow it up. If we go down into the depths and start trying to kill this stuff, and they all have these death rays.
Yeah, the other thing is just maybe not in gameplay, but we gave up the high ground. We were shooting from below. That's a terrible place to be trying to combat. I'd rather be going from the top down.
Yeah. Well, being trapped in a single corridor hallway or be on a ladder is the worst possible tactical position you could be on if someone's above you, right?
So what? We take the outside path to the top of the mountain, and then work our way down.
That's not a bad idea, Tom.
Yeah,
that's not a bad idea at all. You know, and then we can rig the explosives if we can find enough. Because we need the 12 sticks you have and the 3 sticks I have just to throw in case we need to, you know.
Yeah.
To deal with whatever's down in this hideous pit. Right? So does the doctor have access to any dynamite or explosives?
No.
Okay.
What about the
do they have some at the general store?
What about the survey? What about the survey crew, the archaeologists? Do they have any dynamite to blow up stubborn rocks and stuff out of the way?
I could just hear Morgan in the back of my head. These are your methods?
Right. No, you didn't find any kind of explosives at Hancock's house or the dig site. No.
They did use explosives commonly, though, in archaeological digs at this time. They weren't doing grid stuff, man. They were just digging wholeheartedly in there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so they would occasionally use dynamite.
Well, perhaps if they did have dynamite and they were using it, there was no sign of it.
Right.
If they did have some, it was probably taken.
Well, I still like your idea of starting from the top and working our way down. That's not a bad idea, Tom.
Should we blow it up and then work our way down, or lay dynamite and?
Again, I think we have to. I mean, at least for me, you only have 12 sticks. I only have 3. There's no way. I mean, if we used all our dynamite together, we might be able to blow up one of them.
You think?
Yeah. These things are right. Aren't these things massive, Sean? Aren't they like?
They are massive. They're over 20 feet high, and have a diameter of,
So if we split it, maybe we could do 2 of them. I'd say that's max. And if you want to do that, that's fine. I'm all for it. But we might want to have some dynamite with us to throw.
And like I said, it would certainly attract some attention. It'd make quite a ruckus up there in the mountain.
Yeah, so that means the witch and crew would definitely come see what the hell happened.
Yeah. Yep. So again, I think the best course of action is to go in and see if we can't kill some of these things, and then
blow it up. All right.
Come back later at some point. I mean, we don't have access to the explosives we need to do it, really. I wish we did. I wish we had a giant case of it. Turn order already? Good God.
No, I was just clearing it out.
Okay.
Dr. McParlin sets upon you.
It's a fight.
All right, let's do it, man.
Unhand my medicinal dynamite, you cads.
Can he supply us with a couple, like 3 syringes worth of the anti-mercury stuff that he prepared before, Sean?
He's perfectly willing to do that, yes.
Thank you. Thank you, Doctor. And you have to,
So,
you know.
yeah, and he agrees. He says, if you don't return, I'll send this letter. Or is that the plan? You want him to send it somewhere? Is that the
I
plan?
want you to deliver it to
He needs to take it personally.
the Grand Mason of the Order of the Noble Lodge, which I haven't figured out the name yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he can, by any. There's no way he can let the letter fall into anyone else's hands. I don't care if he has to burn it, eat it,
Okay.
jump off a cliff with it.
Okay. He understands.
This information cannot be compromised, Doctor.
Very well.
I say one more
He
blessing.
wishes you all the best of luck.
And so the Mason knows it came from me. I also put in the envelope St. Jude's finger.
Wow.
Okay.
Freshly cleaned.
Your good luck charm? You putting that in there?
It's God's will.
God, this is like a suicide note now.
Kind of is, yeah. Yeah, McParlin's like,
Alessio doesn't like that. He takes the finger of Jude back out of the envelope and hands it back to the Archbishop and is like, no.
Yeah.
No.
McParlin gets out a bottle of scotch, and sets up some glasses, for a round of drinks. And he says, I picked the wrong week to stop drinking.
Get that machine gun ready. Oh, can we figure out how to use this death ray? Since we have one of them that's charged.
Yeah, it doesn't appear to be very user-friendly. It's kind of, you have to grip it with 2 hands. The handle's not really made for a human hand, but it's got the semblance of a trigger. Unless it's really kind of awkward. There aren't any sights on it or anything like that. It's very strange. But if you were to use it, you'd have a fairly low chance to hit with it.
Okay. All right. No, forget it.
Use at your own risk.
Don't want to fumble with that one, right?
Yeah.
Well,
shoot
usually
mercury rays into your own eyes, bro.
Usually a fumble with a firearm means that it malfunctions.
Explodes.
Yeah,
All
my
right.
handgun, 20%. I may look cool like the Punisher, but I won't be shooting like the Punisher.
Yeah.
What's your best skill, Tom? Shotgun, rifle? Is that right?
Rifle, shotgun, rifle. Yeah, if I got a 59.
What kind of shotgun are you carrying?
I have a
Got a double barrel sawed off.
double barrel sawed off, 12 gauge.
Okay. All right. Just watch where you point that thing, man.
Yep.
Jesus.
Keep your powder dry. All right, so we going up to the mountain?
Yep.
All right. All right, so you guys all get into the carriage and start heading west.
With the world's most dependable horses.
Yes, out towards Craig Dube. And you get out to the area that's near McBain's place. As you're approaching the area, you can see a column of dark black smoke coming from McBain's place. Looks like there's a fire. inside. The smoke's billowing up out of the chimney in the distance.
Hmm.
And
That's where we're gonna throw our dynamite right on the top of his fucking hut, dude.
yeah, and of course the zigzagging path that goes up the mountain is not really made for a carriage. You're gonna have to hoof it if you want to go up that way. It's really the only way up the mountain unless you have some mountain climbing gear.
Well, we're not going to hoof it, so we'll park the carriage, lock and load, get ready to kill some witches.
All right.
Okay, so we're going up the path up the mountain.
Before we go up, how do you have your dynamite, Tom? Do you have 2 bundles of 6, or do you have it all in one?
Correct.
Or
Yep, we wrapped them up into 2 bundles. Correct.
2 bundles of 6.
Or
Okay.
2 and 2 by 2.
Okay.
2 by 2. All right, so you start hoofing it up the mountain.
Oh, wait, do we want to, I mean, so we have to pass by the cottage, right?
Well, the pathway is about a half a mile away from McBain's place.
Oh, okay, so we're clear. All right.
On the cliff. So you're still, you're within distance. You can see that as you're approaching in the countryside, you can see the cottage just as a dot in the distance. You can see the smoke coming up out of the chimney. But you kind of take a roundabout way, through these hills. It's very hilly, rocky terrain, and you can get to the path going up. And where the path is, it's not within sight of the McBain place. But you can, of course, you can assume that since someone has a fire going in there, there's probably somebody there.
Yeah, so maybe we can kill them while they're there.
Yeah, should we just roll in there and shoot them up, blow them up?
That's what I'm thinking. And avoid the mountain.
I think we still have to go up the mountain, but...
Yeah, but after we kill these guys.
Yeah.
Alessio laughs. He's like, "You guys are bloodthirsty. I love you guys."
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Let's roll over to the hut.
Rolling up on McBain's place, the stone cottage.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, hold on. Let's pause it for a second. So
okay, so I propose that we walk up to the front door, knock on the door, and say, "Wilderness Scout girls," and then once they come out to get their cookies, we blast them.
I'm thinking this is how many, like, if we thought we threw like 12 sticks of dynamite on top of this hut, would it blow it up?
Yeah, could we get on top of the roof and like drop the dynamite down the chimney?
No, you'd have to get pretty close to it, obviously, or something like that.
Well, how about throwing it? Like, if someone had a decent throw skill, how many sticks of dynamite would it take to blow this thing to hell? Would 12 do it? Would 6 do it? Would 5 do it?
Well, it's made of stone. Probably 3 or 4 sticks would blow it up. 5 or 6 sticks to just completely demolish it.
Well, we don't want to do that. We just want to kill everybody inside.
Well, which would mean 5 or 6 sticks. I mean, if you want to kill everybody inside, man, you want to make sure it just fucking.
Yeah, because there's a good chance Chantrain's in there. Like.
Yeah, I'd rather make sure, man. Is there a way to drop it from above, Sean? Is there any kind of way we can get around and come around it?
There's really not.
Okay. There's
a sheer cliff right behind McBain's place.
Gotcha. Okay.
So you'd have to be kind of, sneak up to get close enough to it to chuck some dynamite at it. And even then, I mean, if the dynamite's on the outside, it'd have to be quite a bit of dynamite to do some damage to it.
Like 5 sticks would probably.
Yeah.
Who's got a good throw skill? Lee, do you have a good throw skill?
Yeah, I think my throw is, let me see here, it's 66.
Oh wow, that's great. Well, yeah, man. Why don't you chuck it and we'll
what I
shoot
can do is
anything that stumbles out of the wreckage.
Yeah, if you guys can set up behind me.
Uh-oh, the music's changed.
Oh, I love it. I'm sure you all recognize that from like Ren and Stimpy or something. Night on Bald Mountain. All right, so you could get fairly close to the cottage with the carriage, without being seen, because it is very hilly and rocky around here. So you get close enough to the cottage to where you can see the smoke kind of close by. You can't see the cottage itself, but if you were to drive the carriage any closer, there would be a risk of being heard or being seen at this point. It is broad daylight.
So give me 3 sticks of your dynamite, Tom.
Done.
So I'll take his 3 sticks and I'll take my 3 sticks and I'll bind them up together, man. So that's 6 sticks of dynamite.
Okay.
That should be plenty to blow this fucking place to hell.
If well placed, yeah.
And I'll have my fancy new gun at the ready.
Can we put 6 sticks on one side and 6 sticks on the other?
Well, I'm planning on throwing this up there, man.
Okay, got it.
If that's...
Got it.
Yeah, I mean, the cottage has a pitched roof, so it'd be kind of hard to get it to land on the roof and stick, You could possibly, you kind of creep up the nearby hill and look over the crest of the hill to get your eyeball on it, and you can see that the front windows of the cottage, both of them on both the left window and the right, are open.
Yeah.
If you were able to get close enough to it, you could chuck it through the window.
All right, man. I'll attempt to stealth up there and do that. You guys cover me.
Yeah.
All right, Kyle's got his AK out.
Yep. AK aimed at the front door, or if to see if anybody comes out, I'll light them up.
Also, Alessio, as you're eyeballing the cottage, you see a horse tethered to the shrubs out there by the front door.
Do we recognize the horse?
A saddled horse. No.
Okay. All right. Should I roll stealth?
Are we letting Alessio go up there by himself? Is that what we're doing?
We're letting him. We're getting close enough to where we've got a decent shot, and that Alessio, so he can roll up there. I mean, we're not going to be right there with him. We're going to cover him on his escape.
Well, we're going to assault, dude. After this, yeah, exactly. I'll retreat back to you after I get it in there, if possible. If
a little cover and move.
Yeah. Serpentine.
You got a lighter? Zippo?
Oh yeah, dude. Oh.
All right, so tell me exactly what you're doing, Alessio.
All right, man. I'm going to use my assassin skills to stay low to the ground and sneak up on this place, trying to stay out of the, line of sight of the windows.
Okay, go ahead and give me a stealth check.
Use some luck, dude.
Yeah, use some luck.
That's 16.
It's a lot of luck, but I'll do it.
Or you could push the roll.
No, I'll use the luck.
Now, if you push it, you're going to step on something and scare the horse.
Are you sure? You have a 70%, dude. Or I'm sorry, you have 70%.
I hate to even attempt that, man. I think I'll burn the luck.
Okay. All right, so Alessio, you get up near the cottage, you're kind of hiding behind a tree, and looking and listening. And you run up to the next nearest, you're hiding behind these shrubs and you're looking out from above the shrubs. You hear the voices of 2 men inside the cottage as you get close enough to it. You can't really tell what they're saying, but you hear the voices of 2 men that seem to be talking inside the cottage.
Okay.
kind of wafting out of the air is very still today. It's sunny, and it's very still and kind of quiet, except for the insects or whatever. But you're hearing these voices coming out of the nearby window.
It's not that guy who was the sheep herder, was it? Do you recognize his voice?
You don't recognize the voices, no.
So, man, I'll keep a short fuse on this thing, and I'll light it up, and I'll whip it in the window.
All right, roll throw.
Yay!
Yay.
All right. So you do your
Oh yeah.
you light the stick of bundle of dynamite, and you kind of underhand it, like, and it kind of arcs through the air, bounces off the windowsill into the window, into the cottage. And then you're like 5, 4, 3, boom! There's this immense ball of fire. You guys can see it from where you are, Logan and McBride. You see this ball of fire in the sky, about a quarter mile away. And you can see the chunks of debris and shit flying up into the sky. Alessio, your ears are ringing as you poke your head up behind the shrub to see the damage, and it's just a pile of smoking rubble.
Very good.
All right. That wasn't so bad.
The only thing that'll make me happier is if I see body parts.
I was going to say, who did we kill?
You get knocked unconscious by a foot that throws itself like flack out of the smoking hole.
Any female body parts?
No body parts. I mean, from where you're standing, Alessio, you're not seeing much detail.
Yeah.
It's just a smoking pile of rubble. There's some fire. The roof was, wood, and it was thatched, so there's a big fire there too. But the walls and everything have been shattered.
So I'll pull out the Thompson and wave for my friends to come forward, and let's see if anybody's alive, and if they are, we need to kill them.
Okay, the horse panicked and ran off, broke its tether, ran off to the west. And judging from your view as Logan and McBride, as you guys arrive, it looks like the passageway that was behind this cottage is completely covered with rubble now. There's just a pile of broken cottage there.
All right, good.
There's rubble strewn about. There's a couple, a nearby tree is caught on fire.
No, wait, this is the cottage that was up against the wall, was it?
Yeah.
You found it?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
That's the cottage.
So they could have escaped into the side of the mountain.
It's possible, but 5 seconds.
Yeah, they only have like 5 seconds. So
5 seconds, man, and 6 sticks of dynamite. I mean, that would be quite a trick.
They're both. Yeah, they're fucked.
I say they're durezed. Little chunks of them everywhere.
Nice Tron reference, Lee.
Yeah.
After a few minutes, 5 minutes go by or whatever, as you guys are, watching it burn, the fire does start to die out. You can get a little bit of a closer look and poke through the rubble a little bit if you want to.
Definitely.
We do. Guns in hand.
All right. Within the rubble, you have to kind of dig through it and move some of these, bigger stones and stuff. But between all of you, you're able to do it. You find 2 bodies in the rubble, 2 men. Badly burned, missing limbs. They seem to have been blown up quite magnificently. One of the men appears to be an older guy, like very old. His skin's all wrinkled, kind of looking.
Yes.
Probably in his 70s or 80s. And judging by the looks of him, what's left of his face anyway, probably Duncan McBain.
Really?
Yeah, the other guy is also a kind of an elderly gentleman, not quite as old as McBain, probably in his 50s or 60s. Very kind of large, overweight looking guy, kind of scraggly looking, kind of ugly, really, but you don't recognize him. And they're both quite dead.
All right, we'll search their bodies.
Yeah.
I shoot them both in the head, nonetheless, man.
Okay.
I cut their heads off with my sword, the holy blessed sword.
I was gonna light their corpses on fire after we searched them, but
That's pretty gruesome, Tom.
I'm just decapitating the devil.
I don't know, dude.
The blessed blade.
Alessio will help him do it. That doesn't bother Alessio, but he's a little surprised.
his respect for the church has gone way up.
Again, he's like, I love you guys.
Well, let me just put it this way, Tom.
You could work for us.
You're the Archbishop of Aberdeen and Orkney, okay? And you've been a priest for about, 30 years. Going around and decapitating dead bodies is not necessarily something that would be within your job description.
Okay, but
even though you've read the Necronomicon and everything, I mean...
And I was attacked by screaming cheetah wheelies, okay?
Yeah.
I know what's out here. These guys have got to be stopped. There's no saving their souls.
There's only one way to stop them: decapitation.
Okay, very well.
I think back to the Inquisition days, and I say, the good old days.
They were getting it right. So many critics.
Somewhere in Malta, someone has a warm thought. They're like, huh? What? The Inquisition?
All right, yeah, but should we burn these bodies, guys, or after we search them, of course?
Oh yeah,
Let's
man.
search them first.
Yeah. Search through the rubble for sure. See if we can't find anything, and then we need to burn the bodies if there's any wood left.
I've got a flask of oil. I'm happy to.
Yeah, man.
Burn
We'll build a pyre.
I don't want to spend too much time here. We need to get up the hill.
All right, everybody, give me a spot hidden.
Jesus.
All right, you search through the rubble for 15 or 20 minutes or so. You really don't find anything of interest. There's nothing on the bodies. I mean, most of their clothes have basically been blown off of their bodies, and anything that they may have had on them is burnt or destroyed.
No ID or anything?
No.
All right. We'll lay the bodies together. I'll pour a flask of oil over them and light it.
We'll put a bunch of wood. If there's wood laying around, man, we'll build a little pyre, man, and build it around them to make sure they freaking burn.
Okay. All right, so you take some time to burn the bodies, and it takes about another 20 minutes or so.
Mm-hmm.
The fire of the cottage has kind of gone down to a slow smolder at this point, although it is giving off quite a bit of smoke and has been for some time now, which would make you a little concerned that perhaps some local shepherds or other people in the area may see this from a distance.
All right, let's get up the mountain, guys.
We do.
All right, so you get up to the top of the mountain, and you stand among the megalithic stones at this sort of ledge on the side near the peak of Craig Dube. And nearby, hidden amongst some shrubberies, and there's sort of this low berm that goes up. You have to climb a little bit more to get up to where that trap door was.
So if you wanted to, we could. How many sticks of dynamite do you have left, Tom?
9.
9. So you could do. You probably have enough to blow up one of the stones and then blow the hatch completely off. Right? You could do 6 on the monolith and then 3 on the hatch.
And we've got some hydrochloric acid if we just want to desecrate the stones.
Yeah, and you would realize, of course, too, Lee, if you were to set off some dynamite anywhere near that trapdoor, there would be a high likelihood of the whole
Collapse.
upper passageway collapsing.
Ah, would that take the stones with it?
No.
Ah,
The stones are some distance away from where the trapdoor is,
I gotcha.
about 100 feet or so.
Or we could just save the dynamite and take it with us, Tom, and use it appropriately. It's up to you, man.
I think blowing up some of these stones would be helpful. I really do. I think it's going to help.
I agree.
Ability.
So, do you want? Okay, so you think
6
Do we
sticks.
do we think 6 sticks would do it, Sean?
Now, getting a close look at these stones now, standing underneath them, they're solid granite, and each of them is set probably pretty deeply into the ground. And these things weigh, a couple 100 tons each.
So if you took 9 sticks and you planted it at the base, would it tip it over at least?
It might to one of them, yeah.
I think it's worth it. Anything to disrupt their little prayer center. Because even if one stone is tipped, they can't pray like they used to.
So if we have enough fuse, what we could do is we could take the 9 sticks, place it at the one we think we have the best chance of tipping over or breaking, and then take a long fuse, right? Lead it up to the trapdoor and light it, and then we can infiltrate and go down, and it'll be a little while before the explosion occurs.
Okay.
Sound good?
I like it.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
All right, man.
Okay. So you're kind of setting it up against one of the megalithic stones there, huh?
Yeah, whichever one we think has got the best, we'll use gravity. If there's one that's sitting at a slight angle already, we'll
Yeah,
pick
these are more like kind of conical shaped stones that come up out of the ground. And at their base, they're a good 15 feet across. So they're pretty gigantic, between 20 and 25 feet high each.
Gotcha.
Is there anything written on them?
No, not that you can see. They're just solid granite stones. All right, so you set the dynamite up against one of them, and you reel out the fuse to the trap door, and you're standing there near the trap door.
Okay. So
Trapdoor open.
we'll cut the fuse.
Can we
I'll
open?
light, I'll light a cigar.
Hold on.
Are you trying to open it?
Trapdoor locked?
Yes.
You might have to shoot it up with the AK, Kyle.
I can do that.
Hold on, before we go crazy. Does anybody have locksmith? No.
I mean, we could try that just in case. I mean,
How was it locked before? Wasn't it like
I've got a 26 in locksmithing. You want me to give it a shot?
The lock was in the underside of it, on the inside, when you guys were
Okay.
going out.
So there's no way to pick it from the outside?
Nope.
All right, well, I can pick it with the AK if everybody's in favor of that.
Yeah, let's get the door open before we light this dynamite.
All right.
All right. Well, I guess I'll. Who's got do you have a flask of acid, Kyle, that you can give me? So you'll shoot the door, and then I'll wrench it open, and then someone needs to be ready to throw the acid down there.
Oh, in case the beasties are down there?
Yeah, man.
Okay. Well,
All right. I'll throw the acid.
all right.
What's your throw skill, Tom? I think you should. I think you should
Maybe
be there with
Tommy
it.
should shoot the lock off, and
Yeah, double
I
barrel,
can
double
pull it
barrel.
open. I can pull it open, and you can throw because Lee've got the best throw.
Yeah, shoot. Yeah, Tom, use your double barrel shotgun skill to blow the door hatch off. Kyle can rip it open, and I'll throw the acid down there if necessary.
That's what we do.
Or actually, I'll just use the Thompson. Yeah.
Probably better.
All right,
That's
you
a better
guys
idea.
decide. I'm going to take a leak real quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what we'll do.
All right, I'm gonna go P2. Ugh, I like that
All right.
idea. Total
Lee,
destruction,
sticking around?
because they already know we're here, obviously.
Yeah, they know something's here.
Yeah.
All right, I guess I'll.
Hey, man,
Yes.
don't forget, I'm going to be pulling the plug on myself here in about 19 minutes because
Gotcha.
I'm pushing to the edge of my ability. So,
Yeah, man. If you need to dip out right now, we can quit right now if you need to.
no. I mean, you guys go on. You know what I'm going to do. Just pedal to the metal. So,
No, we'll stop, man. 11. We'll stop. Can't have combat without Logan there. All right, I'll be back momentarily.
okay.
All right, I'm back.
Hey, Sean, just as a reminder, I'm going to bail at 11.
Okay, no problem. We'll just stop at 11, however far we get here.
Okay, cool.
All right, so what's the plan? You guys need to tell me exactly what you're doing.
Well, I think Tommy's going to blast the lock. I'm going to wrench it open, and Lee's going to spray with the Thompson, if I'm not mistaken. They're not here to speak for themselves, but I'm pretty sure.
All right, so he's going to blast the lock off with a shotgun. Is that the plan?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, this should be interesting.
What's your strength, Logan?
55 of pure, raw, muscly sinew.
Okay, cool.
Definitely better than the clergyman's 35. I think that's what he has, from what I recall.
Yeah, he does. He's kind of a scrawny little guy.
He's not spending a lot of time at the gym.
Yeah. I don't know. Cutting the heads off a dead cultist is pretty hard work. Get some blood.
He goes up to a 36 after the workout today.
His triceps are like burning right now.
After his third decapitation, he's like, man, I think I need to start working out.
Yeah. I really should make a sanity roll for that, but
They are witches. They are the charred corpses of witches.
yeah, but still, I mean,
Again, that's why Alessi is like totally impressed. He's like, these guys could work for the family.
yeah.
These guys are actually cold-blooded enough to do it.
What do you think? They're cold-blooded enough or just dedicated?
He's just impressed, man. He's impressed. He's like, he likes people that don't quit.
All right, let's go kill these things.
All right, so I understand that the plan is for Father McBride to blast open the trapdoor with the shotgun.
Correct.
Right. And then Logan's going to acidify the whatever lies below. Was that what you said?
No. I'm just going to wrench the door open. We abandoned the acid plan for Alessio peppering it with 45 spray.
Could Logan drop a flare down there after he rips open the hatch? Is that possible, Sean?
Of course.
Why don't you do that, man? He blasts it with the shotgun. You rip it open, throw the flare down there, and I'll have the submachine gun ready to fire.
Okay. Everybody give me a listen roll.
Do you hear what I hear? Which is burning in the night. Listen.
Ooh, fail. Ooh, 99. I don't hear jack.
Ooh. I was close.
Lee hears something. What do you hear, Lee?
A bug flies into the Archbishop's ear.
All right.
Not even the Archbishop can hear it.
Is that bush burning over there?
Is that the Lord talking to me? I shouldn't decapitate people? Why?
Is the Lord angry with me?
All right. So at this point, Father McBride kind of readies his shotgun. He's looking at you guys like, are we ready? At that point, Alessio, you hear a sound. It sounds like some movement or something over near, like I said, the standing stones are about 100 yards away from you guys, and you can still see kind of the smoke billowing up from the grass, kind of a little on fire, and there's smoke over there from where you guys set off the dynamite. You hear some movement from that direction. It's very rocky and kind of, there's this overgrowth and there's shrubs around and stuff, but you could swear you heard some movement, like footsteps or something in that direction.
Mike, there's someone over there.
Yes.
We should get cover. There's someone over there.
We dodge for cover. We duck for cover, and unload with the AK, man.
Yeah, we're scanning. We're scanning to see if we can't see anything, dude. We're just spotting hidden. We're looking.
All right, so Alessio's like, psst, and he like brings up his Thompson like this, and he's pointing in the direction of the stones, and all of you guys look. I'm assuming Father McBride kind of hits the dirt at this point.
Oh, absolutely.
He's taking cover, so he hits the dirt. Alessio and Logan, you see what appears to be a person kind of appear behind these rocks and disappear behind some shrubs not too far away. It's about 50 or 60 feet away. There's definitely somebody, maybe more than one, in that direction over there.
Appeared and disappeared like magically, or just like ran behind?
Like moving around. Yeah, it's kind of like I said, the terrain's very rocky and hilly, and there's foliage all over the place. But you definitely saw a person for just a split second moving over there. About 25, 30 yards, maybe.
Not a short little monkey thing.
It looked like a person.
Hmm.
All right, man. I'll try to
dressed in like some dark clothing.
I'll try to stealth up there, dude.
Okay, give me a stealth roll.
He made it.
Hard.
All right, Alessio, you kind of crouch down and you run up behind these shrubs and you go off to the right, kind of around where you think these people are, trying to flank them, right? And you see through the bushes, you see a man, a younger looking man dressed in these dark clothes, and a woman, a blonde-haired woman.
Yep.
Wearing sort of this cap on her head. She's wearing these heavy, it looks like a heavy kind of dark cloak with these purple, some kind of purple flowery design on it.
I'm sorry, my internet connection went totally down.
Alessio's sneaking up on these people that are moving out there, and he sees a young man and a woman approaching. At the moment, you're pretty well hidden. They don't seem to see you right now, Alessio. But they are moving towards you. They seem to also be moving rather stealthily.
I open up on him, man. full on with the Thompson, dude. I fucking riddle him with bullets.
Do I see him as well, Sean?
No, Alessio went to go sneak up on him.
If I lit that dynamite, would we take damage for where we're at right here? Like, how far are we away from it?
Dude, you guys need to charge up as soon as you hear me fire.
You guys are a good, 100 yards, about 300 feet away from the stones, Tom.
Yeah, you guys need to charge. You guys need to charge up, man.
It would be a full minute would go by before it actually went off.
No, I understand that, but can I light it and then go up there and start shooting without fear of it, the explosion killing me?
Oh yes, you're quite a distance away from the stones themselves.
Okay, I light it. It's lit.
Okay. All right, you light it. So Alessio, you're just going to open up on them. You don't have really a clear line of sight to them.
Well then I definitely wait until I get a good clear line of sight to them.
Okay, well if you're waiting, I need another stealth check.
And I'm back again. I lost the connection once more.
Sorry, dude.
Yeah, so I missed stuff.
Extreme
I
success.
lit the dynamite. Lee is going for another stealth check so he can get closer and open up.
Well, he's just waiting for them to get.
I'm just waiting for them to get right near me, man, so I can fucking just riddle them.
Get a clear line of sight.
Yeah,
Okay.
man.
So Alessio, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Kyle.
I was just gonna say, Logan's just gonna ready him for himself for when he can take a shot.
Alessio, you're fairly certain that you're pretty well hidden. You're kind of behind this rock, looking through these bushes. Okay, and you can see them. You don't have a real clear line of sight to where they are, but they're moving towards you. They stop about 40 feet away, and the woman raises her hand like this to kind of tell the guy to stop, and she seems to be listening.
So do I have a shot on them?
You do. It's not a very clear shot, but yes.
Kill the bitch.
Yeah, man. I open up on them.
Okay. So here's how automatic fire works. What's Alessio's dexterity?
60.
Okay. So that's 6. There's going to be we're going to fire in what are called volleys. Okay, and each volley is going to be your dex divided by 10, which is 6 bullets each. So using full auto fire, you're shooting 6 bullets each in each volley. You've got a 50-round magazine. You can shoot up to 20 rounds in one round. So we're looking at 3 volleys of 6 bullets each, basically. Okay.
Right. Okay.
And what we're doing for your first attack, we're going to set difficulty by range, so it's pretty short range. So you're going to get a normal chance to hit on your first volley. Second volley, you're going to get a penalty die. Third volley, you're going to get 2 penalty dice.
Okay. So I need to hit the white button. Is that correct?
You can use that for this, yeah. The first attack is going to have generally a normal chance of success with your submachine gun skill, which is what?
75.
Okay, wow. All right.
Kill this bitch.
All right.
Nice.
Let me look at something here. All right.
You hear the gunfire. You know what to do. Come help.
Too bad you're not using tracer rounds.
All right. As you let loose the first volley, we can just assume that you're just rocking it full auto. As you open up, they're kind of startled, and they're trying to jump out of the way. So the first volley hits, which means half of the bullets hit, which is 3 bullets, right? Roll damage for 3 bullets, which I believe is going to be 3d10
Plus.
Damn.
6.
Jeez. Tear this bitch up.
That's just the 3d10 plus, what was it?
Plus
6.
6.
25.
Plus 25. All right, you're pretty sure you hit her. Roll for your second volley. They're both standing very near each other. So are you going to continue targeting her, or are you going to switch targets to the next guy?
Is she still up?
Well, at the moment, yeah. This is happening in a split second.
That's true. You're right. That was dumb
And she's
question.
like in the Scarface, writhing with bullets going through her right now.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll dump another burst into her.
Okay, so attack again with a penalty die this time.
Oh!
-1 row is a success.
Nice.
So roll
Bless
that
you.
damage.
Shine, 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 baby.
Roll that damage again. It's 3d10 plus 6.
Cut this bitch in half.
Okay, you can see now you definitely hit her. You can see the bullets actually hitting her body at this point. And she kind of falls. She looks, as soon as she heard the gunshot, she kind of jumped as if to kind of dive for cover or something. But you can see now she's taken several hits from your Thompson. You've got 1 more volley.
And I'll use it on him.
Okay, it's going to be with 2 penalty dice this time. And I like what they did with the new rules. It kind of simulates recoil, So you're getting 2 penalty dice on the 3rd volley. Which is
Nice.
Dude, look at that.
Dude.
Wait a minute. Is that right? Hold on.
Sure, it's right.
Sure, it's right.
Of course it is.
21. You did. Yeah, all 3 rolls were under the thing.
Nice.
So changing targets, we're going to say 4 bullets. So because there's kind of a change between targets, you're losing a couple bullets in between them. So we're going to say that 2 bullets hit this guy. So roll 2d10 plus 4. Oh wait, actually, hold on. Forgot to roll his dodge here. No. Okay, so roll 2d10 plus 2.
15. Damn.
So that's 19.
19.
19.
And she took like what, 49?
Something like that, yeah. All right, so Alessio, at this point, you can see that the woman is on the ground. The man, you can see it looks like you hit him in the leg because he's trying to stand. You can see he's holding his leg like this, and he sees you. He's looking at you. What is your dexterity? Again, I'm sorry.
Dexterity is 60.
Okay. All right.
Hopefully I surprised him.
Sounds like you did.
You can see he outstretches his hand towards you like this, with some kind of, his fingers are in this weird sort of pattern position. I need Alessio to make a power roll.
I'll use the, can I use a point of luck?
Hold on. What'd you do? Miss it by 1?
Yep, he missed it by 1.
Yeah, it's not going to do you any good. You get an extreme success.
Well, then I will save my luck.
Alessio, suddenly you're struck with this intense pain in your gut. And you feel as if there's something inside of you moving and expanding.
Uh-oh.
And suddenly you find that you cannot breathe very well.
I fucking
Need you
keep
to
pulling on the trigger, man.
Yeah, make a Constitution check.
Nice.
That's a hard success. Okay.
I fucking lay down on the hammer, man.
All right. So Kyle,
Right.
we'll wrap it up here in a minute.
And I yell out, "Raw! Fugats!"
So Logan and Father McBride, you're back at the trap door. You hear the Thompson going off. Just rocking full auto. Not too far away. You can actually see the puff of gun smoke up through the bushes and rocks up there. You can't see Alessio, but you can hear it. He's nearby, and he's
You start running towards them.
okay.
Yeah.
Logan too.
Yep.
All right. I'm sorry I keep asking this, Lee, but what is Alessio's dexterity again?
60.
Ooh, okay. I need you to make another Constitution check. All right, dude. Okay, Alessio, suddenly, when you have your finger on the trigger and you just peppering this guy's kind of down on the ground now, and you don't have a very good line of sight to him at the moment. There's some shrubs and rocks between you and him.
I'm still shooting.
But you feel this pain, and then suddenly you feel something coming up into your chest and into your throat, and you can't breathe. And you feel what feels like a moving, writhing liquid coming up in your throat. You also shit yourself. You feel it badly. You have obviously shit yourself, and let's put it this way. Logan and Father McBride, you arrive on the scene. You're a little bit above where Alessio's standing. You can hear his gun going off. Looking down, you see a woman lying on the ground not too far away from Alessio. And again, you guys don't have a clear view of this, but you can see what's obviously a blonde-haired woman lying on the ground, and another man kind of hiding partially behind this rock with his hand outstretched towards Alessio.
Open up, man!
You look at Alessio, and you see what appear to be thousands of black, wriggling roundworms. Just thousands of them. He looks like he's puking them up out of his mouth as he's pulling off. You can see the black shit oozing out of his mouth. And you can see he's obviously choking and can't breathe at this point.
Can I administer first aid?
Well,
Shoot!
You're a little too far away from him at this point. But you can see what appeared to be, at first you think it's like this dark liquid, but you can see as you kind of squint your eyes and look, they're worms, like thousands of them coming out of his mouth. I need both Logan and Father McBride to make a sanity roll, please. Father McBride loses 1 sanity. All right, let's just do one more. Let's do some volleys with the Tommy gun real quick. He has cover now, Lee, so it's gonna basically equate to a penalty die on the roll. On the first roll.
Okay.
And we're doing, I'm assuming, 3 more volleys of 6 rounds each.
Yep.
So at the end of this round, you'll have fired 40 bullets from your Tommy gun.
Okay.
Or actually, less than that, 36. Really. So roll for your first volley. It's well, hold on. Let me roll his dodge first too. Well, he's already
A
got cover,
9,
so
a 9, 31. Yeah.
that's a hard success. So a 31
Nice.
to hit. So
Kill this guy.
yeah. So roll 3d10 plus 6. He's also gonna have a little bit of armor from doing this.
Okay. 16.
Okay, and roll for the next volley. We're just gonna roll them all out here because you're not taking your finger off the trigger, I assume, at this point.
Nope. No, I'm not.
So give me another submachine gun. This time it's going to be a 2 penalty dice. Still
Damn,
a
dude.
success.
Shit.
And that's going to be another 3d10 plus 6. Even with 3 penalty dice.
Damn, baby.
Okay, and then roll for your third volley.
That's 21 plus 10.
Well, plus his other pluses, right? Because I don't think he's throwing his.
That's what I'm saying. That's 21 plus the 10 or whatever on
Plus
top of
6. Yeah,
6.
27. So roll for your third volley, Lee. This is with 2 penalty dice and 1 more level of success, so yeah, you're going to fail anyway. So basically you would get 2 penalty dice, plus you need a hard success to hit, which
Right.
you're going to fail on that third volley. But you see him, you're like this, and you can see him, you hit him again like in the shoulder, and he kind of falls back like this, and then it's a headshot. Boom, you see the burst of fucking blood all over the rock next to him, and he kind of falls back onto his backside.
Nice work, Alessio.
Damn, dude.
But let's see here. I need Alessio to make. Well, he failed the Constitution check, didn't he?
Well, I made it, and then I failed it.
And then you failed it. Yeah.
Yeah, made it, and then failed it.
Okay. I'm not really gonna bother because I know how it works.
Uh-oh.
Alessio, you almost involuntarily, after you see this guy go down, you drop the Tommy gun like this, and you bring your hands up to your throat. At this point, you have these thousands of black wriggling roundworms coming out of your nostrils, out of your mouth, out of your ass, and you hold your hands up to your throat like this. And again, you guys are witnessing this. He kind of falls to his knees. You can't breathe, okay? And Alessio's eyes are bulging out of his head at this point. He's like,
Logan takes the Starstone out and throws it on top of Alessio's head.
okay.
Now I'll start an exorcism. I'm trained in exorcism. Does that help?
Well, let's just say by the time you guys reach Alessio, he's lying on the ground. He's not breathing, and these worms just continue to pour out of his face at this point. And they're making a pool around his body. And eventually, Alessio, everything goes gray and then dark. And by the time you guys reach Alessio, he's dead.
All right, I take my hydrochloric acid. I throw it right on top of the worm spawn.
Yeah, they're alive. There's like this gigantic pool of round.
I throw my hydrochloric acid right on them.
Okay, this greenish gray smoke kind of comes up from the pool of worms.
I go over and cut the witch's head off.
Okay. All right. So this is essentially where we're going to end this session. First of
That's
all, though, rest in peace, Alessio.
Yeah, man, that was awesome.
That was a good way to go
Great
out.
way to check out. Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's a nasty spell right there. I'm going to give you guys some sanity points, actually.
Full auto Thompson.
Yeah, dude, you rock and rolled.
Yeah, obviously you're pretty good with the Tommy gun.
I'll pick up the Thompson.
Okay. You're assuming, Tom, as you go up to the woman, you're assuming that she's very beautiful, young. She can't be older than 17 or 18 years old. This must be Anne Chantrain, who is lying dead on the ground before you with, about 45 slugs on her body.
Perfect.
Father, use my blessed axe.
I'm using my blessed sword, but I'll use your blessed axe too. What the hell?
Apparently witches bleed too.
Yeah. Wonder if their heads make good footballs.
Here's what I'm going to do. At the end of this session here, because I've been meaning to do this probably for the last couple sessions, but I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to give you guys some actual sanity for what you've accomplished so far. This chapter 3, the Covenant of Canich, has kind of dragged out, I think, into about 6 sessions now. So I'm here for laying Henry Hancock's ghost to rest. Yes, it was Henry Hancock's ghost that was haunting his house. I don't know if you guys realize that. For laying Henry Hancock's ghost to rest, Logan and McBride can gain 1d6 sanity points, even though you weren't necessarily present. So each of you gain 1d6 sanity points for that. Go ahead and roll.
Nice.
All right,
Nice,
so Logan
Tommy.
gains 3. Nice. McBride gains 6. That'll come in handy.
Oh yeah. And that's that first box, right, of sanity?
That's your Necronomicon insurance, Tom.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, and for realizing that Chantrain is dead, finally, I'll let you each gain 1d4 for that. So roll a d4 and add to your sanity.
3, good.
Nice.
And I think that's it for now.
And we blew up the monolith. Does that do anything?
No, not really. Actually, you haven't blown it up yet, but
Okay.
no. So not
Find out
yet.
next adventure.
Yeah, maybe. So yeah, good session, guys.
Yeah, that was some good gameplay, man.
That was the way to tear it up, Lee. That was awesome.
Yeah. Way to go out, man.
Damn, dude.
You didn't fade away. You burnt out.
I know.
My whole logic with that was if they get a chance to cast spells and there's 2 of them,
Yep.
we're fucked. So if I had a clear shot, man, I was going to take it.
Yeah.
That was the
I figured-
proverbial blaze of glory, dude.
I figure, that way if it got too bad, you guys could flee. If not, you'd, be able to come up and finish them off. But fortunately, the Thompson did its job.
Oh. Well, actually, we'll end the session with Grant and McBride as they're kind of standing over Alessio's body with the worm still kind of pouring out of his mouth a bit. You hear the ominous creak of the trap door opening.
Oh, shit. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
Commercial. Awesome.
We'll make Alessio proud.
It's good you got the AK, man.
Exactly.
Out.
some monkey serpent people are about to get it. Prepare to get some. All right, gents. I'm fading.
All right,
Great
get
session. Yep,
Yeah.
we'll do.
Yeah, great game, guys. Thanks.
All right. Good night, guys.
See you guys
Yeah.
next time.
Yeah, thanks, Sean.
Yep. Good night.